Caveman. We're on Caveman episode 3.
Oh, we got a caveman bit.
Yeah, we got Caveman bit.
Is this chronological, like lined up?
Yes, I always do it in chronological order. Or at least I'm going to try to.
Okay.
So we are 1 week into school essentially, right? This is Caveman episode 3, popping pills and student loans.
So we got a bit of a time skip.
Yeah, I've spent a week with the Caveman.
All right.
And I've been monitoring him because I've been elected to take care of him.
Oh no.
Because young Zanzibar does not care what happens to young Caveman. Well, he probably does. But so every day I have to clean the house because the Caveman is so disgusting that he leaves a trail of Doritos anywhere he goes. Right? By the way, this was the most popular kid in my high school. So this just shows you really peak in high school. It doesn't show very well in college. He's drunk almost all the time. And I didn't know if he even went to any of his classes the first week. Right? I basically have to monitor him because he leaves stuff on. Like he'll leave the oven on. He'll leave the lights on. And I have to basically follow him around the house and turn off all the stuff. And that's what the sister's boyfriend told me later on, that's basically the reason why he was going crazy, was because he had to monitor the guy the whole time. Well, one day I'm cleaning up, and I notice a Walgreens package that has been lying on the table since I got there. And I can't realize why it's still there. And I pick it up and I read it. And I see it's addressed to the Caveman. Hopefully this isn't illegal, but I see it's addressed to the Caveman, and I read what it is, like what it's supposed to be. And I don't know. I've never heard this drug before. I don't really take any medication, so I don't know. So I Googled the medication, and it turned out to be antidepressants. Right? Makes sense. The guy seems really down. But as I was saying, he was drunk all the time. So he's been popping pills and drinking together.
Ooh.
And I'm no medical expert, but I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that.
Well, for the viewers listening at home, alcohol is a depressant, so yeah. Anyway.
It's like drinking lean and smoking the devil's lettuce. You're just undoing what they're doing.
The sticky icky?
The stickiest of the ickiest. Which the Caveman participated heavily in.
Oh, no.
And that's another story about him. We had to yell at him because he was smoking in the house all the time.
Ugh.
But, so, by the way, at this point we had furniture. The two that moved out left all their furniture, which was like everything in the living room, TVs. We had 2 kitchen tables. It was nice. And I never ate at the main kitchen table. I always ate at the one that was in the kitchen because the Caveman never ate there. So it was a clean table. And I love that.
You had a little sanctuary.
Well, I'm eating one day. The Caveman runs in, ooga boogas, opens up the freezer, pulls out a chicken breast, and then throws it in the microwave for 45 minutes. Right? And I'm just chatting with him because I'm curious. And I said, hey, you've been having a lot of fun lately. And he goes, yeah, I've been partying all the time, going out to all these bars. It's been really fun. Right? But he said it probably with less manner of saying. It was probably more grunts and screaming. And I said, oh, that's weird. How are you paying for all this? Because I just wanted to know. I figured his parents were floating the bill. I figured his parents were floating the bill on the whole thing. Because if he's going out every night, I've never drank, but I know that stuff's expensive. Especially drinking at a bar and getting how drunk he was.
Well, there's no way he had a job either, right?
He was Uber driving, and that is another story for the Uber kitchen. Is crazy. It's a crazy story. But I'm so curious about how the Caveman's paying for this that I just immediately ask about his finances because I know he's popping pills and drinking. So he tells me, oh, I just pay it with my loan.
What?
He's been partying his whole 4 years on his loans. He's buying stuff that's not school stuff on his loans.
So he took out loans for school.
For school that he's been spending on alcohol and other stuff. And so I explained to him, I'm like, hey, you got to pay that back, right? And he goes, no, you don't have to pay back loans.
Pardon?
And I am dumbfounded.
What?
I'm watching this man, his face is up against our perfectly good microwave, watching his chicken breast cook in the microwave. He's cooking the frozen chicken breast in the microwave and telling me loans. You don't pay back loans, you just get them for free. And I'm like,
Oh no!
oh,
You
we
see
have
what
to
you've done?
bleep his name.
You see what
I
you've
feel like we
done?
didn't bleep his name last time.
You didn't. No, you
But I'm
didn't.
like,
You didn't name drop him, or maybe you did. I don't know.
the one we're gonna edit tonight, we're gonna have to
Whoa.
bleep it.
We're editing tonight.
No, but it's just for flow of the story.
Anyway,
So we're editing tomorrow.
proceed, Max.
And I'm like, dude, no, you got to pay your loans back. And he's like, no, you don't. You don't pay your loans back. That's your money. You get the loan money. And then I had to explain to him how a loan worked. And then I explained to him, like, yes, they give you money, Matt. Fuck, I got to stop saying his name.
Bro.
They give you money, Caveman. And then they expect the money back, but also an additional amount of money. And it probably continues for the rest of your life. And you know what the guy had the audacity to be? He's like, nah, you're wrong. And he left. He left his chicken cooking in the microwave. Guess how long that chicken was in the microwave for?
5 minutes.
The 45 minutes and then half a day.
Yum, dude. He forgot
And-
about it.
And guess who ate it?
He did.
The caveman.
So he came back to it like 12 hours later and just ate it.
Yeah, it was gross.
How?
Gross.
You know what? I have no further questions.
No, you go ahead.
No,
What do you got?
I was gonna say how like. Well, if nothing else, he had a very strong immune system, very strong.
No.
No.
He got sick all the time.
Oh,
He actually had an illness that his cough was so bad that they thought he had fluid in his lungs. And they all thought it was because he was smoking pot wrong, but it turned out he had a very an illness that only children get, and it made me feel really bad for him. I'm not going to disclose. I'll tell you guys after the podcast. 'cause it's
what
really,
the illness is?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
it's
you told me what it is once.
yeah. I'll tell you guys later because it's if we don't end up deleting or bleeping it, that's something that I don't want to tell the whole world that he
That's
had.
understandable.
Yeah, but they can probably piece it together.
Well, no, you know what? We'll leave that where it is.
Yeah, but that was like the most mild day of living with the caveman.
Well, when you broke his mind with the idea of loans,
He still doesn't think you got to pay loans
I mean,
back.
he's just in denial now, dude. Because you just told him that he is just partying away, and all of his money, and that money's gonna come back to bite him.
Yeah, I didn't realize that his parents weren't helping him at all. Cause I met both of his parents. Can't believe that he came out. But actually, I can kind of believe it. But
Oh, really?
they're nice people. And I think what really sealed the nail in the head of Caveman not liking me was when his dad said that he wished I was his son.
That's so weird.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I like.
Understand, honestly, dude. When you look at, because I've met the caveman, I've met the sister. Looking at the difference between the two, it's incredible. Like it's
Yeah.
incredible, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, parents definitely have a huge influence on the child more often than not. But sometimes, dude, the child will just resist all potential influence. And I think that's the perfect example right there. Honestly, he's truly a work of nature.
Wasn't the sister the valedictorian of your class?
Yeah, she was like top of the school. Like everybody
Holy
just, she was
smokes.
like a smart and known to be a good person, I guess. Like I don't know if she was. I ain't know her like that, so I don't know if she was actually a good person. But people, I never met anyone who had a negative opinion of her. I'll say that.
Hmm.
Dude, what a
Not that she
what
was
a wild
off on the
ride.
topic of conversation, but you know what I'm saying.
She's really
Sam,
nice
was
though.
she at that party that one time?
Yeah, it was her house.
Yeah.
Well, no, but she wasn't living there anymore. She moved out.
No, she was living
Yeah, at
there.
that time. When,
At the
Well,
time,
yeah.
Yeah, at the time she was living there.
during the incident with the couch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
During the $5.99 King's Buffet special.